Welcome to another video. Tonight I'm at Budleigh Salterton on the stunning south coast of Devon with the aim of capturing some noctilucent clouds. It's a beautiful night, the moon is setting atmospherically over the ocean, the plough is hanging low and photogenic in the sky, and even the Seven Sisters are making an appearance to the east. Importantly, I could also see a faint hint of noctilucent cloud on the horizon, just between these trees and in the direction of the Snaking River. It was a promising sign for the night ahead, and I was hopeful for a good high display. My main composition idea was set a little further along the path, closer to a group of trees on the headland, but for that shot to work I needed the display to rise higher in the sky. Just for the moment, while the display is quite close to the horizon, I'm just photographing along the river here. There is some, I think, Canadian geese just behind me, which I'm using as a bit of a foreground, but the main composition I'm trying to get is just over to my left here. So I'm hoping the display will nudge across a little bit and allow me to get that kind of composition. But yeah, a real peaceful night at the moment. The moon's just setting over the ocean. Yeah, super happy that I've headed out. This was my first composition taken at ISO 6400, 70mm, f2.8 with a 2-second exposure. I really like how some of the geese show a bit of movement. It adds life to the scene, I think. At this point, it wasn't clear how strong or high the display would get, so it felt great just to get the first image captured. My second composition was captured using the same settings, but I'd moved around 20 metres along the walkway to change the angle, this time featuring part of the riverbank and a different section of the display. For my next photo, I'll move further along to the river mouth, featuring the recognisable treetop headland that Budleigh Salterton is well known for. I captured this at 24mm, ISO 1600, f2.8 with a 2-second exposure. I really liked the warm light casting into the scene from the setting moon behind me. The noctilucent cloud display wasn't high enough to feature prominently in this composition, but I still thought it added a nice element. Okay, so for this composition I'm trying to use the snaking of the river leading out to the noctilucent clouds, and I might try to feature the plough as well because it's looking quite nice there. These ended up being my favourite compositions from the night. I did wish the stars in the plough were a bit more dominant, but the near full moon was brightening the sky too much. Still, there was something about the tones in the landscape that gave both compositions a really calm, peaceful feel. I then cropped in a bit tighter for my final composition of the night, which also turned out to be my favourite. At this point in the night, the skies were beginning to brighten and I attempted a final composition, but I underestimated the contrast levels in the scene and wasn't able to recover the image from a single frame. The moon had finally set, the seagulls were calling in the morning light, and it was time to head home. As always, thank you for watching. Comments and questions are very welcome.